According to the Bible, where can Jesus be found in heaven? A. At the feet of the disciples. B. At the right hand of God. C. At the left hand of God. Or D. At the pearly gates. The correct answer is B. At the right hand of God.
To be seated at the right hand of a king meant that the person was considered to have the authority of the king. Jesus, who loves us enough to die for us and was raised from the dead and will defeat Satan in the final battle, that same Jesus will take his proper place at the right hand of God, ruling alongside his Father for all of time. The visions John recorded from heaven are written in a book of the Bible called Revelation.
I am to record my visions of the future for the benefit of all mankind.
Oh, is that an original Stylus 1.0? Classic!
God told John to write what he saw on a scroll. Scrolls were sheets of papyrus, a kind of paper, glued together and then rolled up around a spindle. You can see Roman students reading from scrolls in this 2nd century AD carving. This painting from Pompeii shows some of the writing materials that were available during John's time. John would have used a stylus, a small rod with a pointed end. To write on a scroll, he would dip the stylus in ink, stored in a small pot. John wrote the book of Revelation from Patmos, a Greek island off the western coast of Turkey. The Romans used the islands in this region as prisons, especially for political prisoners. John was sent to Patmos for holding strong in his belief in Jesus. The Romans wanted all people to worship Caesar, their leader, as God. The Christians who declared Jesus is Lord challenged Caesar's power. Many were arrested and thrown into prison. Some were even killed for their beliefs. John wrote about Antipas, a believer who was martyred in Pergamum. While John was praying at Patmos on the Lord's Day, he was carried up to the throne room of God.
That sounds a lot like the Spirit of God, the very Spirit that brought me here.
Isn't this amazing? While in exile and at risk for his very life, John was focused on listening to God and writing down the visions the Holy Spirit gave to him. Even though John was a prisoner and in danger for his beliefs, he stayed strong, remembering the promises of Jesus.
But you shall receive the power when the Holy Spirit has come upon you, and you shall be witnesses to me in Jerusalem, and in all Judea and Samaria, and to the end of the earth.
No matter what hardships he faced, John knew that in the end, Jesus would restore all things.
And God will wipe away every tear from their eyes. There shall be no more death, nor sorrow, nor crying. There shall be no more pain, for the former things have passed away.
We too can stand strong in our faith because Jesus is with us. We just need to remember the power of God's love.
Obey the Holy Spirit and be faithful to the end.
Today's Superverse is Revelation 21:4. He will wipe every tear from their eyes, and there will be no more death or sorrow or crying or pain. All these things are gone forever. It has to be here somewhere. Aha! I knew it would all come out well in the end. Thank you for joining us. And remember to help others and show them God's love. Now to find some paper. Oh, this is not it. Not paper. Nope, that does not feel right. I wonder what this is. Oh.